Group 2, Tramway Stakes, 1400 metres. Ben Way from the tab. Is there a hot horse?
There certainly is, and it will be James McDonald's mount here in Reloaded. Chris Waller and J-Mac teaming up once more. Punters have had a crack at that combination a few times today and they've missed, but 6 into 550, easily the best back. Dreamforce still our favourite at 3:30.
Thanks, Ben, very much. So Reloaded first up for Chris Waller, the 4-year-old Entire. Lizzie Jelf's Dreamforce won this race last year by 3 lengths, knocked up first up. Bruce, where would we be going if you had $2 in your pocket and had to bet?
He's well-weighted, Dreamforce, Haim. I mean, he's the class runner of the race. That's a really good question you've asked me. I'm going to stay with Dragon Leap, despite the absolute drift. There you go. I'm going to spend your $2 on Dragon Leap. OK, and Katie, you're with Dragon Leap, but your partner James McDonald's horse Reloaded, well supported.
Yeah, I am. I'm cheering for Reloaded, but I do think Dragon Leap can win the race, but it's going to be a really, really good contest.
Looks like Elvis, Katie, so unlucky first up.
Yes, so unlucky. Hopefully he gets more luck today.
Let's get to Darren Flindell.
1400 metres. Racing now, and Graceful Glamour and Dreamforce have done their thing. They land in front. Only a split air between the pair. Graceful Glamour just in front of Dreamforce, and Colding bounced the gates well into third, and Colette holds a forward spot fourth inside Opacity. Dragon Leap caught deep, then came Reloaded from Glenore. Looks like Elvis Rock, and the Queenslander Varna Girls last of all. Dreamforce, he's doing a bit of work here to try and cross the mare Graceful Glamour, and the pace is strong. Dreamforce a half in front. Graceful Glamour, she's a real control freak and she won't give up the lead without a fight. Colding's right there in third, and they've gapped the rest of the field. 6 lengths away to Colette on the inside of Opacity. Looks like Elvis starting an early run. Then Dragon Leap from Reloaded. Further back to Glenall. Rock and Varna Girl are the last two. Dreamforce eventually got to a clear lead now by a length on Graceful Glamour. Colding strides up on the outside. Then Opacity looks like Elvis, and Colette sneaking right up on the inside. Dreamforce has worked in the run, leads the way from Graceful Glamour. Colding clear from Colette. Then came Reloaded working into the clear. Dreamforce at the 200 has broken clear by a length on Colding, and then Graceful Glamour further back to Reloaded. Dreamforce still a length in front. He's kicking, trying his Colding. Reloaded late, but Dreamforce will do it again. Back-to-back Tramway. Dreamforce, what a hard-fought victory. He fended off Colding and the fast-finishing Reloaded. Behind them, Graceful Glamour, Glenall charging at the end. Then came Colette, followed by Looks Like Elvis, Rock, Opacity, and Dragon Leap was about the last to finish.
3-length winner last year, a little tighter this year. Colding, a return to form, Katie.
Yes, it was. I thought he was nearly going to have it, Colding, but I can't believe the run of Dreamforce. He sat in the death position. Nash just outside the leader, and he was working so hard. He's just such a tough, honest horse, isn't he? He was there to be beaten, and Colding had the nice sit on him. He couldn't get by him. Reloaded was a great run from back. Graceful Glamour was game, running fourth there. Dragon Leap was a pass mark, I thought, Bruce.
Not bad, Katie. I mean, I wouldn't completely give him away. He ran OK. The Varna Girl the same, but look, he's an 8-year-old, this horse. John Thompson's done a remarkable job with him. He wins a couple of Tramways. Nash is so aggressive, Hamey. He just rides these horses up the front. He did it in the previous race, and he's a tough horse. He's building a fantastic career. Love Colding. I think he is nearly back, and nothing wrong with Reloaded. He just needs a win. And look, Dragon Leap, I wouldn't completely give him away, that is for sure. But a really, really interesting race. And Varna Girl was getting home pretty well as well.
There's a pretty even group, Bruce, going on over the line here. They grouped together.
And we're going to see a lot of these in the Epsom. A lot of these will be in the Epsom in a few weeks' time, in that sort of first week of October. But this bloke, he's a weight for age Group 1 winner, and he's won this race twice. He's won a lot of money. He's won about $2.3 million. And he's a fast-set rock, and he's still going strong. And he's a front runner, and he did the job well.
Katie, Nash has got such a unique way of riding. You just look at his arms and you can tell it's Nash.
Yes, he's so strong. He's got really big upper body strength. He really gets over the top of them, and he gets the best out of them. He really, really uses his power to get the most out of his horses, and especially these old geldings too. They really appreciate having someone like Nash on him, and you can see him there. He's kicking in. He gets down really low, and yeah, good on him. He's having a wonderful day.
Well, let's get to the trainer of the 8-year-old gelding by Fastnet Rock, John Thompson.
Well done, John. You've just got to love Dreamforce.
Yeah, he's honest and true. I mean, just had to put a line through his run first up. That was just a disaster, but he come through the run well, and you know, just the race today suited a lot better. Set weights penalties, and you know, he just mapped better for us as well.
He likes to do it from the front, so does that mare. So when Nash went up and put pressure on her, what were you thinking?
Yeah, I was a bit worried, especially after him sort of going a bit keen, you know, last start and stopping. But he obviously stripped a lot fitter horse today, and on top of the ground helps. You know, I think, you know, they were big pluses for us.
Yeah, and Nash, he's got so much confidence in him.
He just, you know, he rides him in a lot of work, and he knows the horse so well, and you don't have to give him any instructions, just leave it up to him, and he works it out.
Well done.
Thank you.
Good ride, good training performance. It's 13 from 35 now.
Signal and they're racing.
With a spot in the Centenary Cox Plate up for grabs, a strong field has assembled for this year's Fian. After a year off, Paul Prushka's star stayer, Surprise Baby, is back and set to be one of the stars of the spring.
Surprise Baby by a length and 3/4 won the Bart Cummings.
Matt Williams has Harbour Views on a Cox Plate path.
Harbour Views takes the lead at the 200.
And we already know he loves the Valley.
Harbour Views won it well from WT.
Proven big race performer Streets of Avalon will look to recapture his autumn form.
Streets of Avalon's won the Group 1 from Super Seth.
Maha Medeus, Sir Coney and Coming Around are fit and in form.
But bolting in, coming around 2 lengths.
And then there's Old Humidor, already with a spot in Cox Plate folklore. Will he again be a player in this year's great race?
Humidor's coming at it. Weeks is holding on. The great mare completes the great trilogy of the turf.
A golden ticket into the Cox Plate is at stake, and we're in for a beauty.
Let's just have a look at those silks as we get into the mounting yard in a moment, and we have a look at Surprise Baby doing some work at Horsham. Bruce, who would you like to be training this afternoon?
Surprise Baby, Hame. I mean, he's the horse that has so much potential. There's some beautiful irony here, Hamish, because Humidor last year was sort of balloted out of the Cox Plate. He was desperate to go in it again. Now, he has been second to Winks and third to Winks. He ran in the Moonee Valley Cup on that day. He can actually get a ticket today by going in and running in the Cox Plate by winning. But look, he and Streets of Avalon are the 2 Group 1 winners. But to answer your question, Surprise Baby is the horse that he's got the big potential around him. Look, I hope he wins, because I think if he does, then we're all going to be following him throughout the spring.
Absolutely, and Katie, Craig Williams took Helmet Cam with him to Horsham to do some work, and we all saw it during the week. It gave you such a great feel as to what it's like to be on a jockey on such a good horse.
I didn't think Craig Williams would know where Horsham